Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Exploration with Imp. Today we have to do flying. Ooh, look at this. I'm trying out a couple different texture packs for my movement, and this one I don't know. It's different. But today we're gonna start off with some spring cleaning because spring's almost over. Perfect time to do spring whoa, do you see that? Look. Bounce. Wait. Didn't bounce that time. Okay, whatever. End of spring. Perfect time to do spring cleaning. It's like 90 degrees right now. It's like way too hot. And so I'm just doing this. Heating up the computer even more. With Minecraft. Okay, we need some stuff. Let's see. It's very loud over here. Okay, grab these. And do I have wheat? I got this shulker box system for moving stuff. Okay, what do we... Well, I should tell you guys why we're moving these guys. Because eventually there's going to be a building here to store these guys. But for right now, you see this hill here? I want that to be a rock instead of just plain old grass. Because I've been working on the sight lines and stuff just a little bit behind the scenes. And now it's time to do it on camera. So why don't we just put a fence post, I don't know, over here. Or just, let's dig a hole. Yeah, dig a hole. Right here. Wait, why am I digging a hole? It's not like they're gonna go anywhere. I need a place for them to be easily accessible for when we do eventually make said barn. Okay, we're gonna have one fence there, one fence there, one fence there, and one right there. Okay, we've got 4 fence posts for the cows. That should be plenty. Okay, you guys, here you go. Follow me. Yep. Okay, launching them all up. They're all launched. Okay, we gotta go. And boop. Oh, look at that. Okay. And then anybody that wasn't on a lead, come this way. Okay. They're all... No. Okay. You... There you go. Okay, now we got, I think, all the cows in. Is that... There's one left. Okay, well... You, sir, you can go on a fence post by yourself. I know. So much quieter than all the others. And boom. Alright. Gotta sleep. Okay, it's time to do the sheepies. I think we're just gonna put them right in here a little bit. And let me get some grass out, because, well, the point of this is to do terraforming. That's moss. Well, we're gonna use moss too, actually, but grass first. The point of this is to make it look better, and better does not mean holes in the ground everywhere. So I'm just gonna fill all of this in. And yes, I'm doing the whole thing, and not like you fill in a creeper hole, just one layer. It's the whole thing. And there it goes. Okay, sheep go in this little divot here. Yeah. Dang, there's a lot of them. Maybe we just go up and over? I think that might be the way to go. Oh, now they're all coming this way, aren't they? I'm gonna place it on the... Yeah, there we go. And this way. Oh. I just killed the sheep. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Don't jump next time, I guess. Okay, right there. Okay. And yeah, you stay there, guys. And I go move another batch of sheep. Okay, just let me do this a couple times and then I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, now it's just the mushrooms. These guys are actually pretty important because they came from Mushroom Island all the way on that other side there. I don't know if we got them in an episode or not, but they're really important. Now, where can these guys go? It's pretty packed. We could just bring them up to the side over there. Sure, let's do it. Okay, guys. Red ones, let's go. Just moving a pack of mushroom cows. Okay, right there. There you go. Okay, and right on time. It's nighttime. Okay. Now, make a hill? Yeah, make a hill. Isn't it just refreshing to do some terraforming? Well, for me it is anyways, and I've built a hill. You can see it, maybe, as we're coming up here. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Well, as the sound of the meadows kicks in, I want to tell you what we're gonna do. So we've been working on that village over there, the seaside, for a while now, and it's getting kind of there a little bit. I started working on some paths and stuff just to mark it out a teeny tiny bit, but it's not really there. So today we're gonna work up here. I think I'm gonna do a pattern of down there for one, up here for one, down there, up here, and today's is up here. But look at this. All of this is new. Basically all of it anyways. It used to be just grass and stuff before, but now we got a big old boulder and kind of a retaining wall there too. Yeah, we got a little bit of a retaining wall back there because just flattening it out would remove this whole pathway we have. And so these loud guys they're gonna be underground eventually, I think, so they won't be as loud, but for now they're right here. And I have a pretty cool idea for a barn that I can put here, but right now it's just this, just empty plain. And I like this path. It's kind of like a horseshoe path. It goes this way, but it can also loop around over there to where eventually is going to be a door. But for our town, village, seaside, blah blah blah, we're going to be building some apartments. Yeah, these guys need not only a place to work, which is what is down there on that side, but also a place to sleep and, well, do family things. So this is where that's going to be. They're apartments or just houses in general. This one here, it doubles as a shop and a house because it's just the start of the village and it's right there. Ooh, I might have to make a pier. Yeah, just a pier here as well as over there. Maybe. So, without any more dilly-dallying, let's get to building. Hit it. Okay, we have built a building. Or rather, I think 4 buildings. Or maybe it's 5. I don't remember. It's one of those. But it turned out really great. We're making our way over there. Just the same path we did last time, actually. And I'm doing some horsing because I want to get a feel for how this path works with a horse. Because some of this I want to actually be able to do it. And look at that. You can see all the vibrant colors already. So I want to use my horse a little bit more because he's a lychee or just, I don't know, finicky sometimes. Oh boy, look at these apartments, everybody. I built them. I built the apartments. So I tried to keep with that very vibrant, like, bright colors that we have going on. And this one down at the end was just thrown in there to add some more, make look good. Yeah. So you can see, I actually used glass in some of these and not just the blocks themselves, because if we go way back, like way back, you can see it just blends the blocks together. But if you zoom in or just even go up close like this and look from the side, it doesn't look too good, but most of the time you're just going to be on the street level here and you won't really notice that. And even here it adds like a subtle, it's like a blur effect basically. So if you're doing actual art, that you would just blur the two colors together. But in Minecraft, this is what I like doing. I like doing glass panes to blur stuff together. And I think it actually worked really nicely. So we got this big orange building down at the end here, which is the same color palette as that one. And the windows, I think I might have used too many. To be honest, there are a lot of windows here, like on every part of this building, or this block of buildings. It's covered head to toe in windows. Maybe this town really likes the air, I don't know. So that one is, it's big. I don't know if I should have put the orange one right next to the other orange one, but it's what I did. And then this tiny green one, I really like this one because eventually think of it as a path through here. Like over there I did some paths, like I said earlier. I just tried to mark the stuff out for where the buildings will go. And if you imagine you have a path through here just looping through maybe a water fountain here, and then you come over here, you're not really actually going to see this building until right here, and you have to actually turn to look at it. So if you're going pretty fast, like on this horse, you might miss it. And I like that because if you're coming from this way, you're also almost going to miss it because it's got an indent from both sides. So it's pretty cool. I also like how I blended the brown. How I blended the brown into it as well. Give it some dirtness. And also that gray, it's supposed to be like paint peeling off. I don't know if it actually looks like that, but it's what I did. Because some of these, like, they were designed like a long time ago, or in the lore at least. So maybe they just forgot to paint that part again, or they just ran out of paint. I don't know. And then this pink one, this is kind of the middle one of the 5 we got here, and it's kind of the center point of this whole thing. I was thinking that we could have a couple different blocks, like one on this side as well, and then maybe one looping around back here, something like that. But each one of them has, you know, the green, the orange, yellow, and gray, but then they have one big one in the center, kind of a different color. Like this one is pink, maybe another one could be blue, and then red. So I think if we have those 3 different colors of big buildings, it would really just make it pop and have more of a focal point. And then I tried to blend some of the, well, let's just call it paint onto this building here, the yellow one. So it's kind of half and half because paint splotches, they splotch. Yeah. Paint drips and then you're left with a mess. So there's this yellow one. That honeycomb, I can't believe how long it took me to make honeycomb. Our bee farm over there, I gotta refill that thing. Oh, look at that. Do you see that view? That's amazing. Look at that. That's cool. But that honey farm that we made a long time ago, it's out of commission basically. There's like 4 bees working in there. I need a lot more. And also, those gold blocks, remember how I said gold was a rarity? Well, this is why. I used it as part of the build, like, a lot, actually. These buildings use gold as part of the yellow palette. So, we're out of gold now. But that's fine, because I don't need no gold. I got diamonds. And then this one at the end is supposed to be maybe a bar or something. It kind of reminds me of some, I don't know why. It just feels like a bar for some reason. But you can see there's literally no interior at all. There's floors, but I cheaped out on the inside a lot. Yeah. There's nothing in literally every one of these. I might do one at some point if I figure out how to do a tiny enough interior. Because look, we've got like 15 blocks per floor, and even less than that in some cases. That's not a lot of room to work with. Now up at the top, we have actually some walkouts, like patios. I know this one does, yeah. Look, so you just walk out here, and there's like a patio out here, and that one too. But this one is kind of the big one, where you can see everything. Even over there, where we haven't really worked on anything yet. And look, it's like one of the tallest buildings. I think it's taller than that one. It's definitely taller than this. The tree dwarfs everything. So this view is what we're trying to work towards, both down on the street and up here. Is there a? He's in my boat. There's a pillager in my boat. Why is there a pillager in my boat? There's a whole group of pillager. Okay, well, not gonna take care of those guys. Hey, watch it. So with that building done, I think it's time to do a little bit more path work. So I did those down there, but now it's time to make it all connect. We have to do that same style path up here just to try and lay out where everything's gonna go. So let's go grab some blocks. Let's just zoom all the way out to see what we're dealing with here. So there's gonna be a way up to the upper level there, and then I want there to be one this way as well. So maybe we make a staircase. Yeah, I think the staircase is the way to go. So a staircase would be, where would it be? Probably about here maybe. Like a diagonal staircase? I don't know. If we carve out that would be a lot. We could do diagonally here. Yeah, let's try it. Diagonally staircase. How about we just do a cinematic? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Bye. Hello there, horsey. Someday you'll get a name, I'm sure. Okay, let's go down this hill here. I did more stuff, and that's a lot. We'll get to that in a second. But oh boy, I think I did a good amount of planning down here, and I just glorified it a little bit. So you can see it's actually looking, yeah, it's looking a lot more fleshed out now. So you can see where I've left the grass spots. That's where all the buildings are gonna go, and there's gonna be a big building here. And I think we're gonna have a town center like right here. No, not up there, because that's, well, a different style than this. I want it, the town center, like city hall type thing where the mayor might live, to be like in this style. So I placed it down there, just in my brain. I placed it down there. And you can see you just got this like rocky kind of a little bit overgrown area here, and I widened the mud roads a little bit, just so they're actually like not 1 block wide. I mean, at some spots they are because they have to be, but otherwise they're like 3 wide most of the time. And then this diagonal staircase, I actually really like this. Horse, you can get there's no... on the windowsill, there you go. I really like this diagonal staircase. Like, it just works. And these rocks, too. I did a good job. And you can just walk up. I put slabs in the middle. I don't know if I like the way that part looks. But the rest of it is pretty good. So you can imagine, if you're just surrounded by buildings, how this would feel. It would actually feel like a city. Like, if we have another block of buildings there, and maybe a third one here, and then you just sprinkle in some more tiny ones here and there, it would actually look really cool. This spot, circular, gonna have a water fountain. But we're not doing that right now. What we're doing right now is we're busting into the nether roof. Yeah, I said we're busting into the nether roof with all of this bedrock breaking materials. Because I want frog lights. Yeah, frog lights are a light source and they actually look really cool. So all of these, like literally all of this, I don't know why I did it, but I decorated, like I planned out a decorated farm for some reason for frog lights. Like, I have to decorate everything. I just got to make it look pretty. I don't know why. And so one of the key parts of building a frog light farm is being on the nether roof. And to be on the nether roof, you need to get to the nether roof. And to do that, you need to break bedrock, which requires all of this stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't know how it works, but apparently it does. And if I can find some ender pearls, oh yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I'll take half of that. So if we just take these ender pearls and all of this to the nether, I think we should have ourselves a solid deal. Yeah, so let's go to the nether. Okay, here we are in the dark, dingy place that I do not like. We're in the basalt delta because that's where we're going to be building this thing, because that's where these magma guys spawn. And, well, frogs, they slurp them up and then they poop out the lights. So I need to find myself a piece of land that is at the highest, I don't know, just I'll go up to the top and then do something. Okay, it's supposed to be at targeted block 127. You can see in that corner over there that it's only 125. That one is 126. We're getting there. Okay, let me do some digging. Then I'll find a suitable bedrock. Like that one. Okay, now all we gotta do is place some ladders up. And then we gotta remember that. This block. So it's negative 155. And then negative 266. Okay, and we take our indie pearls. And we go, hi-ya! Oh, we gotta, yeah, go. Yeah, okay, I think it was this block, wasn't it? Yep, it's this one. Okay, I'm gonna push a block there. And I think a piston has to go there. An obsidian. Okay, now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spam, oh. Hey, there's that portal that we built in the last episode. Or, what? Not last episode, whatever, when we went over there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go bop, 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 as fast as I can on that one. Just click it. Once I push that, both of these are going to kaboom. So, wish me luck. Oh, maybe I'll reset my keybind. Let me see. That one can be apostrophe. Yep. Okay, so we're going to hold apostrophe. So here's what right. So we're gonna flick that lever and then go, just hold. Let me figure this out. Give me a second. Okay, I think I figured it out. So we're gonna go, go. Oh no. No. Ah. Dang it. Hey, our stuff didn't kaboom. Well, it kaboomed, but it didn't kaboom kaboom. Okay, without putting the lever in there, I'm gonna go like bop 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 bop. Okay, lever in place. Everything out of the inventory. Okay, here we go. Bop bop bop. Spamming, 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 spamming. No. Okay, this is our last chance. Okay, I've got a plan. Here, hi. You can't see me, kind of. Okay, I'm gonna click with my normal keybinds and I'm gonna set it to the apostrophe thing again after I click it. So we're gonna go bop bop, and it should be paused, but I'm still gonna go fast. And then we go apostrophe. Did I do it? No! Dang it. Okay, the guy in the video, he used well, whatever it's called, smooth stone. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, cause that guy looked smart. Let's hope it works. Spam, 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 spam. No. Okay, I got a fancy auto clicker thing. So watch this. It's off right now, and I can just do that, or I could just do that. Okay, so it should work now. Now we go lever and then auto click. Auto click. Did I do it? Please. Oh. Yes, I did it. Okay. Well, my auto clicker did it. Whatever. So now we have a way down to the earth. Well, more earth than this anyway. So we could just go in and out. Yay. Okay. Now it's time to bring all the froggers up here. That's gonna be really hard. Oh boy. Well, I'll meet you back in the overworld where I got some tadpoles stored up. Okay, here we are in the deserty jungle area. Because I have set up some frog enclosement chambers. Enclosures? Frog enclosures, yeah. So we've got this humbledy-jumbledy pile of stuff here, which will actually contain these tadpoles. Yeah, I've got a bunch here, and there's a lot of loud sounds, I gotta say that. So we need to divide these a bunch 3. So let's see, we've got 20. So 20 divided by 3 is about, I don't know, that many. And then here's what we do. We just put these guys in here, and they should be fine. So these guys, the reason I'm doing this in whatever biome this is because, well, the different biomes you put these frogs in, or rather tadpoles, the different variant they become. So these guys are going to become the warm variant. Jeez, it's so loud. I'm just going to wait for these guys to grow up a little bit, and then we can just... I've got a portal right there. Yeah, I moved all the portals up to the nether sky, the roof, so we wouldn't have to deal with the undergroundness. So I'll just keep an eye on these guys, and I'll check back in on you when they're grown up. That sounded weird. When they're grown up, yeah. Big froggers. There we go. They're all changed to the same guy. Yeah, they're all grown. Okay, now the tricky bit, getting them out of here. Come on, lead. 2, 3, 7. Okay, now they should all be under my command. Kind of. Come on. That guy doesn't want to leave. Okay, yep. To the nether we go. Hey, and they're all still relatively close. 5, 6, and a 7. Okay, now I just gotta find my way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6. Did one of them go back through? Oh no. Okay. Which way is home? That way. Okay. Well, time to bring these guys. And oh, they keep going through. You can see that portal. That's the savannah jungle thing we came from. And then that one is something. I don't know what it is. Hang on, let me think. It's something. I don't know what. But then the one after that, that's our home portal. So it's kind of spread out here, cause it's just a long distance in between biomes. Yeah. And so all of these with the. That's a waste of a shulker box. Okay, whatever. So now we just have 2 more frog variants to get, and one of them we can do at home. So I think I've got everything I need. I'm just gonna fly over to the home portal. Yeah. Okay, right down here is another one of these guys. Another frog enclosement. Yeah, I totally said that right. Okay, let's go ahead and grab out 7 more. Okay, here you guys go. Don't die. Yeah, don't die. Okay, looks like they're all grown up. So now we can just grab these guys and remove this. Kind of. How are we gonna get them up there? I have an idea. We can build the staircase up to there, up to the top, tippity top, and then we can, well, drop them down. Sure. Okay, you probably saw there that I took the frogs to the nether. Yeah, the other ones, these guys, the orange ones, are in the nether now. So we just have to head that way into the abyss, and hope we find our shulkers. Yeah. Okay. And you guys come with me. You guys are going on a different fence post. Okay, we've got 2 out of the 3 completed. Now we just need the cold guys, which that should be easy enough. Yeah. Okay, where's the raid farm? Is it that way? Pretty sure it's that way. Okay. First I'm gonna go home and dismantle that ugly dirt bridge. It's very cold here. We're at the raid farm, everybody, and you know what that means? It means we have the last of the frogs to get in this another enclosement chamber. I'm just sticking with it. I know it's not a word, I'm pretty sure. It's snowing. I don't know why it's snowing, but we gotta get some torches so our water doesn't freeze over and kill all the tadpoles. Let's see if we can get in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll say 2 on that wall, 2 on that wall. Yeah, 2 on every wall. There we go. That should be plenty, question mark? I don't know. We'll find out. I think I'll do the roof. Yeah. We're making a roof, everybody. Okay, now it's time to fill this whole thing up, and there we go. So I think I'll just stay in here with all of these guys and make sure they don't freeze. Okay, that's the last of them. Finally, we can get out of here, and that means taking this roof off and getting rid of these 2 layers first to give them some sunlight. Oh, advancement. When the squad hops into town, what is that one? Oh, that's cool. And you guys all come through, and I go through as well, and none of them come back. Please, this time, none of them. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Oh, he went back through. Okay, we got one that went back through, but it's better than all of them, I guess. Okay, let's go get the last one. Okay, now it's time to find the way back. So, by my calculations, it should be pretty much that way, maybe a little that way. So I'm gonna head over there. You just follow me, I guess. Okay, off we go for the last time before we can start building. Oh, would you look at that? It looks beautiful. And it's totally not lopsided at all. I did it again, guys. I somehow managed to make it lopsided. You can't tell, right? Maybe you can, I don't know. But this thing looks sweet, and especially when you're out there next to those portals where it's all foggy and stuff, the atmosphere really helps to bring it a dark mood. So you can see the Froglight farm is clearly working as all of it is built, and you can even see some of the froggies in there. Hi, hello, yeah. So you can see this big thing houses what I like to call the Froglight Bastion, or something like that, I don't know. But you can see that it's got this cool resin and deep slate pattern, and I just decided to throw in some copper in the front here. Yeah, I don't know why, but it looks cool, doesn't it? Now, I had no reason to make it look like this at all, but I did. And all of the materials are in here, and it's a lot of stuff. All this deep slate on the inside, I don't know why I use deep slate. But anyways, those loud minecarts, you hear those? Those are collecting whatever frog lights. Oh, you can see whatever frog lights those guys are picking up. The minecarts just go back and forth and go shoop, 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 and then into these chests. So you can see I've got 2 levels of spawning platforms, and we can just watch these guys come down, actually. It's kind of similar to the slime farm we built earlier, except frogs. So you can see these guys, they jump down and they fall in. And if they're too big, these iron golems will just whack them, punch. Like he might... Will he get this guy? Oh. Okay, there he goes. See, and then this is powdered snow. So since these are nether guys, they don't really like snow, because it's like the opposite of them. So they just start freezing, and then they get chopped up into tinier ones, which then freeze again, and then the frogs just eat them, and they go into this. And would you look at how many there are? Oh yeah, with our powers combined. That's having all of the frog lights in your inventory at the same time. And these frog lights, I think, are the best light source in the game. They just look so good for whatever you're using. Steampunk, cyberpunk, whatever you want to do. Something punk. They're just perfect. So I've got a load of shulker boxes here that we can just go ahead and fill up. So I think we'll have 1 for each kind. So that's going to be the orange, purple, and green. I AFK'd for like an hour or so all of this is crazy that we have this much. It's like, my farms always work too well. Like, I don't know how that works. I don't know farm redstone stuff at all, but somehow. So we're gonna take this stuff home and use it for our next ventures, which that's gonna be in another episode. And I would say goodbye, but I don't want to do it in this dark, dingy place. Oh yeah, that AFK platform really high up, so I built a portal out of there, so we could just go there whenever we needed. So that's gonna do it for today, everybody. We made a lot of progress, and hey, you guys, I'm trying to do my outro. Uh-oh. Well, see you in the next one, everybody. Bye. Out.